y'all details about that as well at the end of the show. And today we got one of East New York finest, my guy AR. I had him come on the show. Y'all be seeing him on the Gram King AR official. Yo, my man raps. He does the clothing thing, and he provides me with motivation. And y'all all know I'm the motivation giver. So thank you for coming on, bro. Thank you for coming on, bro.
Appreciate you for having me. You know that.
Word, word. So, with this show, we try to highlight, the positive things that people are doing to change their community, to change their atmosphere, to change their environment. And you do a lot of those things. So let's start off with that's how you got started, man, in the music business. Cause that's how I first met you. You was doing the music thing and all of that. So let's start there, and then we're gonna keep rolling with it, man.
I mean, I started music back in, I want to say before high school, but that's when I took it a little serious.
Okay.
And I started to push with it. You know, I was in a different era than now. I feel like everything that's going on.
Facts.
But that's one thing that catapulted me to doing other things, you feel me, to get me going with the motivation.
To
So
start, yep.
you know what I'm saying? So music has always been a passion, no matter if it take me to millionaire status or not. That's just something I always love.
It's like it's something you do. That's your passion.
100%.
And that's one of the things about this show. We speak a lot about passion and when people are passionate and whether it makes money for them, whether it doesn't make money for them. We just want to know like more about just the passion aspect and what made you passionate about, your particular choices, your particular career, the particular things that you want to get into. So, that's good. I like how you mentioned that it was about passion.
Yes, sir.
Now, growing up in East New York, along with that, it's really tough, to have a passion, to have people to support your passion.
Yeah.
So, can you give an idea like what that was like? Like, was your family supportive? Was your friends supportive?
I mean, definite. I mean, shout out to the East. Everybody from the East know me. They tap in.
Okay.
They saw my vision and they pushed with me. So I can't say like other. I know other people say they had the hard grind and people ain't respect what they doing. My family was all in with me.
All right. All
Most of
right.
the things I do in life, my family is in with me because I make decisions that's positive.
Okay.
Like the show we talking about. So yeah, the friends was there, and I don't look for too much. I don't look for over support when it comes to family and friends because you'll you'll be discouraged with that a lot of the time.
That's a fact.
You feel me?
That's
They
a
might
fact.
be fans because they love you, but as far as like the people you need to gravitate or to hear your message, you're gonna have to go outside of that. You're gonna have to reach far. You feel me? So, but as far as what they're supposed to do, they held it down, 100%.
Preach, bro. That's real talk right there. You heard what he said. He said you got to go outside. You got to go outside the family and friends to find, supporters, to find people that's gonna, throw that bag at you, or whatever the case may be. That's gonna help you out along the way. So I always mention that, like anytime I'm speaking to other people, especially about my choices and stuff like that. I always say I found more support outside of like my day ones. It's the
100%.
day two friends that's gonna be like clapping for you,
Yes, sir.
telling you to keep going, especially when times get tough.
Mhm.
Coming from East New York, there's so much pressures and stuff like that. It's so
Yeah.
easy to go left when you're trying to go right.
Yeah.
So I like how you mentioned that.
Appreciate that.
I'm gonna ping pong it to H Money Bags over here.
Like I thought I was low key sitting in the corner,
Yeah,
right?
she just sitting pretty, like not even saying nothing, just
I'm like,
chilling.
yeah, I'm listening. Usually I'm the opposite. I'm usually the producer of the show, so yes.
Yeah, so we got you here today, as the co-host, asking questions, getting you out your comfort zone,
100%. I am camera shy. People be shocked like she's camera shy. I'm absolutely camera shy. But to get comfortable, you gotta do things that are uncomfortable.
Yes, man.
Yeah, definitely. So what it was like doing your first music video and things of that nature, because that's putting yourself out there. So like doing your first music video, something along those lines, especially being in music, I find that to be like a little bit of a challenge. Cause I'm suppose you gotta have anxiety like a little bit for the first one.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah, so I was the first one for like people out there that want to get into music and don't want to make that step, and that's what they're passionate about.
My first one, shout outs to my dog CY. That's a lifelong I'm a lifelong friend, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Met him during high school. He was passionate about cameras. You feel me? So
say that.
He was locked in hustling to get a camera. That's all he wanted to do. He loved music too. And he knew that's all I was on was music, basketball music at the time. So it was like Batman and Robin. One want the passion for the camera, one want the passion for the music.
So let's come together and be one.
That's what we did. So I allowed him to shoot the first one. And it wasn't that much pressure. I did have the nerves just knowing the camera in front of me, but it wasn't too much pressure because it's a friend, one. And two, it's like he pushing me to do this anyway. So it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? It measured out.
All right. I know you always been an entrepreneur and a go-getter. So like,
Yes, sir.
What made you get into the clothing industry? Because it was crazy how we ran into each other at Vinny's like last year,
Yes,
about
sir.
a little around this time
Yeah,
last year.
around this time, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So what made you get into clothing, bro? And yeah,
Clothing.
shout out your line, you know, all of that stuff, where they can find it at, because I want you to start. It's Rivel, right? I want
Rivali.
Rivali. I want
Yes,
to
sir.
pronounce it correctly.
Yes,
That's
sir.
why I wanted you to
Everybody
say
is.
it first.
Nah, no
So
sweat.
it's Rivali.
Yeah,
What
Rivali
made
Ventures.
you want to create Rivali, become a creative designer, start a line, all of that type of stuff?
All right, so before Rivali, I had Millionaires Row Clothing.
That was the wearable technology one,
Yeah,
right? I
that was the
remember
original.
that. Yeah, yeah.
So that was meshed in with the music, but
Okay.
as far as fashion, that's just been a part of me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Growing up, my
Yeah,
pops
facts.
fly. He had me young, so everything he wore, I wore. You know what I'm saying? So it
Yeah,
was
so it
just
was like
like
a part of
embedded.
you.
Yeah, it was embedded.
Okay.
And I don't know, trying to sell merch through music, it was just it was easy. It was accessible for people to want it, even
Yeah.
if they listen to the music. And after a while, I'm like, I want to take it from merch to like stuff I really want to
Stuff you
indulge in.
will
You know what I'm
wear.
saying? Yeah,
Yep,
right.
yep.
So during like 2022, um, that's when I had a dispensary.
Okay.
It was a little downtime for me. The dispensary was running, so I had time to delegate and do my own
Facts,
thing.
yeah. I remember that. I actually remember
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. It
So
was in the East.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I
for
remember
sure.
that.
Shout outs to Highbury.
Yeah.
So I took my time to like find a space I wanted to create besides the store running, the music doing what it's
So you
doing.
wanted another source of income,
Yeah, yeah,
another
for
lane,
sure.
something else that you was passionate
Right.
in.
Because
All
I call
right.
myself the serial entrepreneur, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm
That's
just focused
coin
on
coin it, bro. You gotta
got to.
own it, bro.
So I I wanted to tap in, and one thing I'm big on is like motivation. So if I could get motivation or give it, that's something I just do naturally. You feel
Yeah,
me? So
yeah.
um Kyrie Irving during pandemic, he couldn't play ball for a while. I
That
wasn't
shirt was
jacking
hard,
that.
by the way.
Appreciate you, bro. He couldn't play ball. They wasn't trying to let him. He stuck to his gun to play. So it was this newspaper article I ended up putting into a shirt, and I
Okay.
brought the wearable technology to it because I put a documentary based on. That's how it came about.
So
Rivali Ventures.
what made you want to put that together? Because that's crazy.
I
Just
was
think
just about
about
to say
wearable
that. I was gonna ask
technology.
him that. Like,
When
what
you
was the
hovered over
concept?
with your phone, it gave you the Kyrie story.
That's
So
dope.
what made you
Appreciate you.
want to bring that together, like technology and fashion?
Creativity.
That's a
That's
creativity
one thing.
aspect. Yeah.
My mind always going, but two, I felt like
I love that idea when you put it all together, because
appreciate
that was lit, bro. Like there's not a lot of people doing that, and I can see you even going further,
you. Nah, I
bro.
definitely got some ideas.
Different
Well, me and you
people,
spoke too, so you
yeah,
know what I'm
yeah.
saying.
We definitely gonna put something
Nah, for
together,
sure.
bro. That's one of the reasons why I got into fashion too. 'Cause I wanted a way to express myself. I'm
Right.
not really good at drawing
Mm.
or any of those like typical art things,
Yeah.
like drawing, coloring, painting, sculpting. I'm terrible at it. So, but I could wear it and be fashionable and
For
just
sure.
express myself in a different way. So that's kind of the reason why I started Red's Denim.
Mm-hmm.
And lately, I only been wearing like honestly black brands. So
That's what
like
it is.
like
Yeah.
Denim Tears, anything black, any entrepreneur
Mm-hmm.
out there that have a clothing line. That's pretty much what I'm jacking and supporting
Mhm.
currently in life right now. Only reason we being is because like I want to be a part of something when I wear clothes. Like I want
Yeah.
to be a part of a movement, or I want to make a statement and tell a
It's
story.
deeper than
So
the clothes. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So just putting clothes on these foreign items, I realized that it wasn't like identifying with myself,
Mm.
and it wasn't really like telling a story. Like the foreign brands, all right, you spend $700 for a pair of sneakers or more, or a T-shirt or
Right.
whatever, but they don't really give back to our
At
community. You
all.
Yeah,
don't
they get
see them in
a
At
our
all.
equal
Nah.
community.
share.
Right.
Exactly. They don't invite us to the fashion shows, or their
Right.
Mhm.
models don't look like us. So I'm
Right.
like, you know what? I want to blend the culture, start wearing my own stuff, and have people wearing it that I want to see wearing it.
Yes.
Highlight people with their different abilities and things of that nature. So yeah, I love anything that's somebody got passion and put that effort into. I love it, man. I love it.
That's what it is. Do something that's lit and then do it. But it's do something that's lit and then do it. But it's what you doing to make it
I'm always thinking about
structured.
longevity as
No
well.
question.
So like
Yeah.
my first jean, I have like basically functionality in it that accommodates everybody.
Mm.
Denim. With that said though, I was like, I wanted to keep it simple because I wanted like the longevity. I want this to be the basic jean. Like you go get a Levi's 501 hard
Mm-hmm.
denim.
You can rock
I
that
want
with
one of
everything.
those.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, and they've been selling Levi's 501s from what, the
Come
20s or
on.
whatever, since they
Forever.
made the tents. I think it started from tents and all of that. They couldn't get rid of the tents in San Francisco. But yeah. So like I wanted something that's gonna be a name, leave a legacy. That's why I made it Reds, because my last name is Red. So I'm like, yo, at least later down the line with kids and all of that, I'll give them the brand. Like, this is your brand. Your name is on the brand. That's one of the reasons why I had to get in the fashion industry. Just to get, and then it gives people an opportunity. So like, my next question to you is like, how do you vision the youth? Like, how do you want to change? Like, what do you think the youth is lacking that we didn't lack? Because I know you mentioned something before. This generation's a little bit different. Yeah. We got a YN in the audience, and all of that. But yeah, like, how you want to like help the youth? Because I know you do a lot of motivation and stuff, bro. And I think that the youth kind of relate to you. Like, they'll be like, "Oh, that's big bro," or whatever.
Yeah, I'm big bro now.
Yeah, type of time. And so, like, where do you want to see the youth go? Because we in New York, they wildin'.
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad you brought up vision, because Rivali Ventures the logo is based on vision. So it's
okay.
It's an eye shape, in the middle is a globe as the people.
Nice.
So I'm basing it upon, and it's starting at clothing, but I need it to get bigger into like a non-for-profit.
Nice.
I feel like a lot of, like you saying, the YNs, they don't have an outlet, or they don't have a path that they understand and go to it. Because a lot of times when they do connect with you in the ways where they feel they comfortable doing it, they'll follow.
Yeah, that's a fact.
They vigilantes. Yeah. And I'm not gonna say we wasn't. We probably the start of like the
wildness, how they move now.
Do what you want versus,
because we cared more about money. Like when we was growing up, we cared about the money. By the time we got to high school, we like, yo, if I'm making the same amount as my teacher while I'm coming here, I don't gotta listen to him or her or whatever. So I think that's a little bit different from the youth nowadays. Yeah. But I think the youth nowadays could get back to that mindset. Like, don't worry about the beef. Worry about.
I feel like the youth nowadays, I want to say they smarter and don't know it. You know what I'm
saying?
They
are, and they have more opportunities and don't know it.
They just got things that they could go further than us.
We didn't have a cell phone to upload, take videos, upload videos. Yeah, we didn't have none of that. So
I just hope they wake up, which I feel like a lot of them are. It's just gonna take a few of them to be the blueprint and not follow the path, just go opposite until it stick. And they're gonna get where they need to go. I feel like it's gonna make a change, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I've been actually lately, which I'm gonna have you a part of when the time comes. But I've been talking like Chris Banks and some of the congressmen, councilmen in our area, because I have a nonprofit and I wanna take it to the next level. I wanna give the youth a real opportunity to succeed. So like I wanna have a place somewhere in East New York at some point where someone could come podcast, rap, similar to Man Up, but not like Man Up, just more just for the youth, organic, straight for the youth, organic, teach them about clothing, teach them about fashion design, stuff like that, because these are all the things I know they want to do eventually, or 10 years from now, they're going to be like, damn, I don't want to be doing stupid stuff no more. I want to get into music more. I want to produce. I want to engineer. And these are opportunities, real opportunities that can make anybody a substantial amount of money. So you'll live comfortably. And like, I always tell them, like, nowadays, like, you don't have to go to school and get a degree. Like, you don't even have to think like that. You don't have to think like that. You just have to have a passion, a vision, some creativity, and stay positive, and you'll be all right. It's a positive spin. Yes, sir. So yeah, that's one of the things I see the youth. So I'm gonna definitely keep you tapped in with that. As far as like, and I'm just trying to do more community stuff in in my life, just because I know like it's needed. And they respond. Like if I have a community event and I'm reaching out to the young boys and all of that, young boys and girls, they gonna pull up like, yo, free food. That's all I gotta tell them. Free food.
Like connect them.
Yeah, free food. And then they link with each other like, yo, you do this.
Right.
Oh, I do that too. All right. And now they got a little bit of guidance because they're under you. So you gonna tell them do the right thing, link up. Y'all link up however y'all want to link up. Right. But yeah, they got a little bit of guidance as far as like, yo, y'all doing the right thing. Y'all going in the right direction,
Yeah, we the bridge in the gap, bro.
Exactly. Because I don't feel like they doing like when it comes to the youth, I don't feel like they doing anything wrong. I just think they lack guidance because we wasn't the best people to look up to, as adolescents and stuff like that. So I'm cool with it. I just want them to apply themselves, and that's one of the reasons why I'm trying to get like an actual facility where someone could come into. Like, we used to have rec centers, and I don't even see as many rec centers. And basketball was our thing. Like, you'll go to the basketball court, rec center, stay there 3 hours, have fun, do your homework there if you're not playing ball,
Boys and Girls Club
all type of stuff.
Right.
Boxing, I think there was a boxing spot, the PAL on Liberty. They'll teach you how to box for free. We don't have none of that. So like I think it's up to us to bring those opportunities back. Because the government, the city agencies, they don't really care about going into our neighborhoods and helping our communities. So definitely.
I feel like honestly, they stop at the high school age gap. Like, what about the young adults that are 18 to 25
Facts.
need that guidance? Because that's when they start to crash out.
Yeah.
And that's when they start doing illegal stuff, the hustling, and I think they, kind of abandoned that age group. And that's when they need it the most because 80% parents done, hey, you 18, you got to move out, you got to figure it out on your own. And that's when they really need the guidance is that, young adult age group. So even us having a community center or, a workstation
where you
they
could teach
come in,
tax, finances and all of that.
like independence,
major, important.
How to even, apply for a job. You know how many people can't even fill out a check, a money order, or just learn how to
application,
apply for apartments, and all of this stuff. They don't know it.
Yeah, and I think they do that on purpose, just to keep us, keep us confined. Don't let us don't want to see us grow. So. So yo, AR, let's talk about the motivation on the gram. Like I started seeing you drop videos like in the morning and all of that. Just talking real talk. Like I don't know, like if it's scripted, it sounds like it's scripted, but it look like you go unscripted, but it's fire. Like you give words that uplift people. Like you don't always tell people you never know what the next person going through.
Yeah.
So you could just do a little something and it just like changes their whole perspective on life, changes their mood for the day. So what made you get into that, bro? Like.
I feel like I won't call it a talent. That's a calling.
Okay.
That just been there. You feel me? And I took it as like a hobby more than I
should
do it because it reach further than my music at times or just people knowing I got a clothing brand or whatever going on in my life. So when it's something I feel like people could gravitate to or adapt to, and they feel like they might be going through the same situation or they might have somebody going through it.
Word.
It's a connectivity thing there. You
That's
feel me?
a fact.
I felt like 26, I got to do that more because
I think so, bro.
It was like something I do and it might hit viral when I chill on it and act like it's nothing when I really know, nah, you're supposed to be doing this. So I don't script them. I'm starting to focus more on, ideas and topics because I'm getting into that lane. But as far as it being scripted, I just go with my natural thoughts. And shout outs to you. You big motivation, bro. I know
Thanks,
you know,
bro.
but
Thanks.
I'm always tell you that. I tell you that
bro.
in text or DMs. You big motivation. So when I find motivation through other things, because we all know, everybody go through things in life. So
it's real things.
Even when life look perfect, you know what I'm saying? You could be going through something and
every day, bro.
Real talk. So you hear something that might keep your day going or just recalibrate you is necessary. And if you could pay it forward, do it. So that's why I really do
And it's good to hear someone else like speaking something like that you already spoke into existence.
Reassurance,
and that reassurance, which is important, and I think like so what people kind of get it twisted with me, like the social media stuff I do is just natural. I don't do it for social media. I just do live my life. So some things is like what you were saying, like I'll start it, but I don't really like go in it because I'm not from that era. Like I really was outside. So like to switch to being in front of a camera every day and stuff like that, it's a little weird. Like it's a little uncomfortable. It's out of my comfort zone type of thing. But I'm trying to get more like better at it. I'm trying to get more proficient in that area because that's the way, things are going. But yeah, I'm similar, bro. Like I don't really like script it. I just go for it. And if it hit and people like it, more it's even more the better. But I don't like have that structure. Like I'm just doing this to sell it. Like nah, this is real talk. Like you can hang out with me if you want. Yeah. You can hang out. You'll get the same feeling because I'm all about positivity, like I know a lot of times, like you were saying, people be going through stuff like mentally and don't want to express it. And then, you could say just one word. You don't know how many people done reached out to me in my DM like, yo, G, you said like one word that like
changed my whole day.
Yo, I thought it was over. And like, I think that's my biggest fulfillment. Like when people talk about like the bag, I'm like, that comes naturally. If you're doing what you want to do in life and helping others, you have no issues, like honestly, because I think Kanye said it. I don't want to shout out Kanye because he's crazy, but see, sometimes his thoughts be all right. And one time he said something like, I'd rather have 1,000,000 friends than $1,000,000 because that's 1,000,000 places in the world I could go, sleep, eat for free, drink for free, and don't even have to worry about spending $1.
Right.
So when I heard that, I was like, yo, putting that into perspective. I'm like, that makes sense. Yeah. And then he said something like the richest man is not the one who has the most, it's the one who needs the least. So when you put that into like, damn, that's deep. Like, it ain't about nothing if you don't need nothing. Like, you're going to survive whether or not, you know? So that's one of the things that's I think is important that going forward this 2026, I just want people to understand like we're gonna get to it, we're gonna do our thing, but we're not gonna force it. We're gonna let it come to us organically. If you wanna fuck with it, you fuck with it. If you don't, you don't. You just swipe by, scroll by, or don't go to my page or whatever. It's nothing to do with you, you know, it's nothing about you. It's just the time and I'm on. So like even tell some of my friends like that be hitting me. I'm like, you still doing the same thing we was doing 10 years ago. I can't really do that anymore. Yeah. I done changed. I done transition. You feel me? I'm trying to help others and stuff like that. So don't be upset when I don't answer my phone. I just know what the call is for. Like,
I'm not on that right now.
I'm not on that type of time.
You gotta protect your peace.
So yo, H Money, your turn. It's on you now. You know,
protect your peace. That's major.
Yeah, you got the vodka and coffee. Now we gonna get you asking the questions right now.
All right, so AR, you said you've been doing music for a while and you start at a young age. What would be something that you can recommend for a teenager, someone wanting to start music and they're like stuck?
Or anything, right? Yeah, anything.
Clothing brand, music.
You gotta go. Feel me?
Yeah.
You overthink. I'm big on overthinking. I'm big on perfection. It's not the way to go.
Okay.
I've seen people
overthinking.
I won't call them less talented than me, but as far as music wise, I was ahead of them. And they just kept going, and they either blew up or they pursued what they wanted and got their goal out of it. Even down to the clothing, I took in breaks where I felt like, all right, I'm running out of ideas. I don't want to reproduce the same thing. Even if it's selling out the gym, I want to do my own, you know what I'm saying?
Make it exclusive, you know?
And at times, you got to go with what the people want, you know what I'm saying? So
facts.
Go with what you want. Don't overthink nothing. Like, obviously think before you just do something, but when you overthink, a lot of times you undervalue yourself because you're sitting there wasting time thinking when you can just put it out and when the results is gonna be the results. Like you said, G, you put them videos out and if it stick, it stick. If it don't, I'm not looking for 1,000,000 views on the video.
Yeah, I'm not.
Go viral, go viral.
It's crazy because one time I was at one of those like like a content event, and I saw people really go so hard to go viral. And I'm like, you're not gonna go viral like that. And I felt I had to leave the event because I'm like, yo, I go viral. Like I never went hard to go viral. Yeah. I just put it out there, and at the right time, whatever happened, people fucked with it, and then it hit the algorithm and it go off. But I don't like predicate my life to go viral. Like I could care less whether I go. I honestly, I always think about how I started, and the reason why I started social media, like. I said I was gonna have a positive social media, and I don't even care if one person viewed my video. That's one person that learned something that day, or one person that fucked with it that day, and that's all I cared about. And that's one person's life I might have changed for that day. So I'm with you on that one, AR. I'm with you on that one.
Yeah, so you just gotta go. For all the young kids out there, you gotta just go. If you got an idea, don't think you need 100 t-shirts to get started. You can have 2 t-shirts. You sell them, get the money back, reflip it.
You can even start on Printify. You feel me? Cook it up.
If you could give them one resource to start their own clothing brand for affordable price, what would be something that you'll recommend? G just gave one.
I gave one, yeah.
All right, so this a hidden gem, but a lot of people know about it now. But I'm gonna give y'all more business. There's a store on 28th.
Oh, I was over there 2 days ago.
Sun Tees.
Sun Tees, yeah. You get the hoodies.
There's a couple stores on that block, but Sun Tees is one of the ones.
Sun Tees official.
They wholesale where you could get a shirt for $5 and sell it for $100 if you want.
There you go.
Yeah, and they even they got a wholesale spot. They got Jersey location also now.
The warehouse.
The warehouse. You get all in bulk, so that's a good gem right there. So you could start yourself if you living in New York City, 28th Street. Everybody goes there. I go there. I went there 2 days ago. I had to print up a shirt real quick. Went, got a $3 tee type thing, and I do what I gotta do with it. So shout outs to you, bro, for throwing that out there. Now we gotta go to rapid fire questions.
Yeah.
So right now I ask a series of questions just off the top of my head. It's pretty much similar each and every show, but we're gonna get into it. So I'm just gonna shoot it out there at you, and pause, and and we go from there. So, all right. So what's your favorite time of the year, bro?
My favorite time of the year, I ain't gonna lie, probably spring.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your favorite food?
That might be tough.
Yeah, these questions is wild. It just come.
It made you think.
Yeah, like
is
what
that
is
really
I'm a
my favorite?
salmon. I'm gonna go with salmon right
salmon?
now.
All right. Who's your favorite superhero?
Favorite superhero, Batman.
Okay, all right.
That's big homie.
All right. What's your favorite holiday?
I'm pescatarian now, but I'm gonna still go with Thanksgiving.
Say that. Say that.
Okay.
Yo, I'm pescatarian too. That's crazy. I just became pescatarian like 4 months ago.
Okay, you just
yeah, I'm fresh, bro. And it's the last question. What you prefer, the sun or the moon? That's the toughest
sun.
question. All right. And why? Why the sun? Because a lot of people even going with the moon lately.
I thought I was gonna say the moon because you like Batman Midnight Night Crimes.
Why the sun? You like just bright days and all of that? Like.
Yeah, I just feel I'm connected to that. Like, you feel me? I feel like it brings value, it grow. Everything grows through the sun. So feel me, if you could get some sun, especially in New York when we don't got the sun, if you could get some
nice.
Take it in, you know what I'm saying, pause. It's just something where I feel like I said, everything grow because of the sun. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Nah, I like that. So yeah, now we at the end of the show. So what we usually discuss now is just like what your future plans are, where they could find you, whatever you want to tell the audience, tell a person out there, you could tell them right now,
You can find me on social media, King AR Official. Everything spelled regular. My YouTube is King AR Music. And Rivali Ventures is the clothing brand, but it's more than a clothing brand. So
it's a lifestyle, y'all.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, big time. So this year I'm gonna be spreading the word more on than just the clothing. Even though I got some things in the work with the clothing brand as far as collabs and stuff, I'm gonna keep it under wraps until you know what I'm saying.
When we pull you pop out, we ready.
You could just understand that I'm gonna connect with the world more than I have, even through the social people to understand I'm not one of the people for facade. We here for the clout. Nah, this is organic, like you said. We tapped in, and
you will see me outside. You could touch me, like I'm a real person. I'm not no behind the screen.
I need people to understand. That. A lot of people second guess even tapping in with me because they like, yo, he here already.
He Hollywood or he this, he that. Nah, I'm still me. Yeah, I'm still me.
Stay humble.
Hit me, type of thing. So. So definitely all the links and everything to everything that you're doing will be in the bio, the description, and all of that. Yes, but definitely we're gonna do some work this 2026. We're gonna tap in and we're gonna take everything to the next level. Hey, do you want to drop anything about your tax courses coming up and all of that? I know it's that time of the season.
Done. It is the season for taxes.
Let them know.
There's a lot of tax laws out. So if you think you could just go on TurboTax, the best of luck. The number one thing now is that, Donald Trump helped pass the law that there is no taxes being withheld for overtime or tips. So if you work as a waitress and you made money for tips and it was on your W-2, you should not be paying taxes on that. And if you worked overtime, there's no taxes on the overtime pay. So in order to get these tax credits and deductions, you will need your last pay stub. But again, tap into me or any other tax professional. Do not
other you. What are you talking about? It's about you.
But still, listen up. You can't. People have their people.
For sure.
Like you said, they're gonna come. They're gonna come. If they don't, I just wanted to give them the information. You cannot do it yourself. TurboTax, I went on today, honestly, to check. They're not allowing people to even, add that part. Like this much was overtime. They're not giving them the credit. So
dropping gems for y'all.
She dropped some free gems right there. Tap in with her. Her information, of course, is going to be in the description. And everything that I'm doing, stay tuned for more. Definitely. And holla at us. We here. And it's a positive spin the talk show.
Get it.
All right.
Can you press the stop button all the way over here?
It's down at the bottom. Yeah. And we got to get a flick all together.
Yeah.
No. Oh, shit.
That wasn't it? I thought it was. I would have went there. I would have clicked that same one.
Yeah, which one? I saw that too.
Yeah. The same one.
Nah, I did this little one.